Alright troops, hope you've been well and thank you for helping me reach 3,000 subscribers. Your support does mean a lot. Now, lately I haven't really been pushing this channel as there's been quite a few technical difficulties that have reared their ugly heads again. I had another full wipe of my system, I lost all my work again, I had a dating video promotion cancelled because they said I was advertising US elections again on the video. I checked my analytics, the view counts are going down, not up. I got 600 views removed from my most recent video, I got 400 views plus removed from my very first video. So this kind of scunnered me a bit. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Feels like some kind of shadow banning situation. Anyway, step back from it. Just allowing the YouTube promotion analytics to do their thing without me producing any new content that messes with what I'm viewing from the analytics of the last couple of weeks. I've got a video here I've spent a while editing. Even longer when I consider I've done it twice after the second total file loss that I've had. This is a video for men, and I've tried to make it educational, entertaining, and at little points funny. I've used this time out to quietly try and develop my editing videography skills, as they are going to need to improve as I go along this journey. I bought a camera, the AI webcam OBSBot Meet 2, which is lacking in full functionality on this Chromebook I'm using, as the OBSBot app isn't available for the device. However, as a 4K camera, it appears to be really good. I can't comment on the AI features until I upgrade my PC and or buy a new laptop or MacBook. Now, explanation aside for why I've not been busy on this channel, we'll get straight into the video. I really hope you enjoy.
The final stage for any hoe is going to always be religion.
Hoes sent from hell, be supernaturally repelled from any husbands. In Jesus' name, we come against hoes in the name of Jesus.
The best way to figure out if a woman is an asset or a liability, just ask for her credit score or tell her you want a prenup.
My last relationship, we broke up because he asked me to marry him, but then he asked me to sign a prenuptial agreement, and I said absolutely not. I think that's bogus. I'm not going to sign a piece of paper that says that if you leave me, I get nothing. Like, no, I think that I should have half of everything that you've worked your entire life for.
Women.
Any woman that's always on her phone when she's around you but takes forever to respond cannot be trusted.
What do you do if a girl that you're talking to suddenly stops texting you back? You don't do anything at all. You always want to match the level of investment that a woman is showing in you. If she's not showing you a high level of investment, do not show a high level of investment in her. Don't make the mistake. Don't text her back. Don't try to be clever about this. Instead, move on to another girl. If this girl comes around later, great. If she doesn't, that's fine. That's what a high value man would do. And anything else is going to make you appear weak.
Always treat women exactly how they treat you. The best way to test a woman is to offer to go 50-50 on a first date.
When a man wants to go 50-50 with you on a date, do this. Oh my God. I'm so embarrassed right now. Wait, you wanted to just be friends? I'm so confused. This whole entire time I thought this was a date.
I think that first dates should be split 50-50. You have really very little idea of whether or not this is going to be an actual relationship. For most people, when you're swiping and you've never met and you've just been chatting, it should be 50-50.
The men that waste your time, and I call them the 50-50 man, the broke man. And broke to me is a mentality. A broke man will break you.
Puke. Look at the...
If a woman isn't immediately nurturing or wanting to take care of you, she doesn't like you.
Look at this, guys. No doubt it's an early dating stage here between these two. Unless it's, you know, just a skit. But it illustrates perfectly.
Always check her social media because you never know who she's following, especially when there's videos out there that teach women how to fake cry.
Casually looks at me and he goes, I see you followed somebody named Girthmaster. None of his business.
Hey, fuck off.
And I didn't know what to say, so I just got red in the face and was like, I didn't say I fumbled. I didn't. And it just...
What a disaster of a woman.
This is my private space. This is my private internet.
Wow.
He's about to get blocked again, I swear to God.
All I know is that if my man had me blocked on social media, my feelings could not withstand it.
She refuses to get rid of Snapchat. Just know that she is keeping the door open for somebody else.
I checked my girlfriend's Snapchat while she changed after getting out the shower. She said she never gave out her Snapchat to any guy.
Look at
The
all
only reason
that.
that she doesn't want to go 50-50 with you is because she can't even afford 50% of your lifestyle. Because she's broke.
That's really funny.
I'm a broke bitch, and I can't go far, cause you know I can't afford it anyway. Can't rely on my own damn money. I'm so broke that it's not funny.
Sorry, I love Jim Carrey. I'm going to squeeze him in on videos wherever I
A woman
can.
who uses the phrase, I'm literally just a girl, is actually using weaponized incompetence to be financially irresponsible or irresponsibly unstable and will wreck your life.
Women do this too. We pretend something's too heavy. We pretend we don't know how to fix something, just to get him to come over and do it. It's not always weaponized incompetence. Sometimes he may genuinely not know. If you think about it, if no one taught you how to cook or clean or do things a certain way, you may not know how to do those things. And of course, you can sometimes use Google, but some things just may not come naturally to you. You may not know how to change a car tire, change the oil, and you have to rely on a man to do that. So before jumping to this conclusion, try to at least have that conversation with your partner.
Manipulation and abuse doesn't have to be screaming or yelling or even hitting you. Sometimes neglect can be anything from not having your needs met, not giving up any kind of intimacy, not taking care of herself intentionally so you find her less attractive, not listening to you, not hearing you, not understanding you, and dismissing your feelings.
What are the 5 signs of emotional abuse in a relationship? Number 1, they are hypercritical to you. Number 2, they don't respect your boundaries. Number 3, they are very possessive of you. Number 4, they love to manipulate. And number 5, anytime you share things about yourself, they dismiss it.
If her schedule changes drastically suddenly and she's staying late at work or she's suddenly picking up more shifts, she's cheating on you.
5 signs your girl could be cheating. Number 1, all of a sudden she has zero interest in sex. Number 2, all of a sudden she's guarding her phone for dear life, putting a lock on it, hiding it from you, conversations that you can't see. Number 3, all of a sudden she's very interested in changing her appearance for the better. Losing weight, going to the gym, makeup, clothes, her hair, all of a sudden really changing her appearance. Number 4, suddenly she has to stay at work late all the time for meetings, etc. And number 5, suddenly she's doing girls' weekends, girls' trips, girls' vacations all the time.
So I'm 36. I've been dating a girl for the past 4 years. I was getting ready to pop the question, and something big happened. I found out she was cheating on me.
Once a cheater, always
She
a
said
cheater.
she's really sorry and that it was a mistake, that she loves me and that it's never gonna happen again.
Take her out of the car,
Any
man.
advice?
But what I'll say to you is, in my experience, watching my clients, this is either the beginning of the end or it's the end of the beginning.
Like he said, this could be a mistake, but how? So if we hit a rough spot, you're gonna go fix it outside the relationship. Yeah, man, I'll get another chick. Yeah.
If a woman is always arguing with you, just know that she picked you and she doesn't respect you, because any woman that respects you is not going to want to argue with you all the time.
What is it?
Why would you want someone not to be argumentative?
Because a lot of men, especially with my work's very challenging. Most of the stress related to this show is actually stuff that goes on behind the scenes, just like major headache stuff. And so I'm already out in the world trying to combat with the world through my career, through my job. I don't want to have to contend with my partner. I want my partner to be peace, to bring me peace. And actually, like, I don't want to like get into debates and argue with girls, even though it's kind of like what I do on this podcast. If I'm dating somebody, like, I'm not arguing. I just want it to be chill. I don't
You're
like
not
to
zoo
argue
animals,
any of that
ladies.
stuff.
Surefire way to know if you're a good dad is if she uses your kids against you because she knows it's the only thing that's going to hurt your feelings. Because if you were a deadbeat, then she'd know that you wouldn't give a damn about those kids, so she wouldn't have to use the kids to manipulate you. So it's a blessing and a curse.
How many of you guys think a woman is looking for Prince Charming? Wrong! They're looking for bastards like me!
Truth.
I don't know.
Parental alienation is abuse, and it's one of the worst forms of abuse used by that toxic person. Because you can't abuse the parent without abusing the child in the process.
Correct.
See, that narc thinks they found a new way to abuse you because you'll no longer tolerate that toxic relationship. And it works. Because there's no greater pain than having your seed turned against you. Yeah, that narc knows you're a good parent. So they'll lie to try to force you out that kid's life. They're trying to manipulate the kid to get them not to love you. But this is doing irreparable damage to the child.
It sure does.
Because the child knows that you're half of them. So what they experience is a toxic person trying to destroy half of their existence, and they're internalizing all that damage before they're even old enough to fully comprehend what's happening.
I know
This
this
creates lasting
firsthand.
scars that goes well into adulthood.
She tries to gaslight you by telling you that she's posting provocative pictures for herself on the internet because she worked hard for her body. Just know that she's full of fucking shit and she wants validation and attention from other men. And it's validation, reassurance, and attention from other men that you can't compete with because you cannot compete with thousands of men when you're just one. So nothing you ever do is going to be good enough. And as long as you accept this type of behavior, she's going to continuously disrespect you.
The problem that you have, ladies, is that if you keep giving your bodies over the years to different men, when it comes time for you to settle down, it's literally impossible for you to bond with one man.
A woman sleeping around, it hurts herself more than anyone else because it impacts her ability to pair bond. So women have a hard time staying when they've slept with too many people statistically. Yeah, because women that have slept with more than 5 men, their chance of a happy marriage drops from at 80% after 10 years, they're going to be in a happy marriage, to 30% after 5 partners after 10 years.
If you try to set boundaries, expectations, and standards and keep to your preferences with women and suddenly she's calling you narcissistic or controlling, it's because she's not really a good woman.
If you want to communicate healthy boundaries in a relationship, don't sound like this. Yeah, sure, honey. Whatever you want to do. Happy wife, happy life. Use your voice. Communicate your boundaries in a healthy way, of course. Know where you draw that line in the sand. Your political beliefs, your religious beliefs, your worldview, the values that you hold true. You want to find this out for a woman very early on, before any attachment starts to take place, because then you're not really thinking with this head, you're thinking with that one.
And lastly, any woman that doesn't make direct eye contact with you when she's having a conversation with you is probably lying about something. And if something doesn't make sense, it's probably not true. Okay, bye.
The title and idea for the song came when Glenn Frey and Don Henley were in their favorite Los Angeles restaurant bar called Dan Tana's, which was frequented by many beautiful women. And they started talking about beautiful women who were cheating on their husbands. They saw a beautiful young woman with a fat and much older wealthy man, and Glenn Frey said, "She can't even hide those lying eyes." Hence the song, Lying Eyes. Which has led me to say this, that Glenn Frey knew exactly what was up. My oh my, you sure know how to arrange things. You set it up so well, so carefully. Ain't it funny how your new life didn't change things? You're still the same old girl you used to be.
40 years ago.
1975. Boy, I tell you what, that song.
50.
There's so many truth bombs in that song, it's amazing.
Outrageous, eh? I just added that last clip for a bit of historical context. A lot of people say it's modern women this, modern women that. Maybe you can class 20th century women as modern women. Go away, phone calls. This always happens. Anyway, it's just a spam call. I don't even know anybody in Manchester. Well, I do, but he contacts me through mobile means, not through a 0161 number. Anyway, yeah, The Lying Eyes, I think it was by the Eagles. I may not be right there. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys. But I thought that was an interesting little add-on at the end there. Just to show that women have been cheating probably since the first story in the Bible. There we are. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching. I really hope this can get out to some kind of audience and not get throttled in any kind of way. Fingers crossed for that, guys. Because it's very time consuming doing this and you want to feel like nobody's messing with you, don't you? So give the video a like if you like it. Share it with your friends if you want to help me promote the channel. Comments are really useful. They're really useful for the algorithm, etc. So I love to chat with my audience. Please let me know what you think, and I'll see you again soon. Peace.